Aries, welcome to your 2021 reading for August. I'm Danielle, Spiritual Visionary, and welcome to my page. So what I got for you, this is what happens as a welcome to all my new subscribers, my new people that are here, welcome. And for my subscribers, welcome back. I do work as a physical psychic medium. Obviously there's something physical, I'll write that down for you. Physical. Because I obviously said that for a reason. So what I got for you, Aries, is what you put out comes back. So what you do put out, whether it's words or physical effort with something, you will get back tenfold. So this morning, for instance, I took time out with my child. I made time. He's 21, so you never see them when they're that old. And, well, not really a lot. And he's a boy, so, trying to have a conversation with a lot of males at that age that know everything are quite strained as such. Oh, no, not strained, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I told him he cooks himself a lot. I've taught all my boys, I've got 3 boys, I've tried to make them self-sufficient and taught them to be self-sufficient. And he said to me this morning, through a little bit of just doing a little thing, like they do their own washing, but I needed to fill up the machine the other day, so I got some of his washing and I hung it out and I put it on his bed, which is giving him that wanting to give back. There's no push and pull. I actually acknowledged my part in a situation with him last week as well, and he's been the one I've had an estrangement with, and it was horrible. It was a heartbreaking time. So maybe there's something going on for you in that way as well, Aries. So he this morning said to me, "Oh, Mum, there's some granola there. I've made some granola." He made it. He cooked it. It was so good. I just had some just before. And I said, "I'm really proud of you." Because I was proud of you. I didn't tell him what I was proud of him for, but because he makes the time to cook his lunches, and he actually cooks big, positive, healthy food for himself. And I love that. And so does my oldest son too. The youngest one, he's still a work in progress. You can't win them all. However, my youngest son just came out when I was doing the last reading, and I had to try and do it and be quiet. He's disappeared now, thankfully, so I can get ahead here. And he just said to me, "Oh, sorry, Mum, I thought you were finished." And then he said to me, "I'm really proud of you and I said, "Oh, thank you. What for?" And he said, "For working so hard." And it made such a dent in my armor that we kind of put up as parents and as people when we're in a work situation or whatever it is. So what we're giving out, even if it's minuscule and just a word here and there or an action, we're going to get back. And that was what I feel for you guys. That just happened, and it was just before I was reading for you. So start putting out, not for the sake of getting it back, but what you put out, you'll get back tenfold, and it will be beautiful. It will be a beautiful thing for you to have, because I feel like you've been lacking in getting responses that you deserve of late. And you've been working hard yourself, Aries, and you've been doing a good job of that. In the physical world, I want you to take on board and exercise. And when I say take on board and exercise, it could be a physical exercise where you go out and jog or walk or whatever, something like an exercise regime, or actually physically work toward a goal you want to do, not just think about it. You've got the fire, you're a fire sign, you've got the passion behind you, you've got the focus. Out of all the signs, you have the most focus of all the fire signs, okay? You have the most focus, and you are detrimental in a lot of people's lives at the moment, and you have a lot of information to give, and you have a lot of support to give, and I want you to do that physically in some way. So physically is moving forward. So if you're having problems on your right side anywhere, if you've got a right wrist problem, that's your you can't get a handle on whatever it is you're trying to get a handle on. If you've got leg problems from the hips down, anywhere from the waist down, actually on the right side, that's your direction, your physical direction of your life and where you want to go. So if you're having some issues there, your knee can be in flexibility. Your hip is at the beginning of it all, so the inception in your mind of where you want to be, what you want to do, where you want to go. Be aware of the movement. Okay, I feel a lot of movement around you. In regards to your love life, I feel that your love life romantically is a bit on the downer at the moment. And when I say on the downer, it just means that, life is just stable. It's just going along. There's, how we go through that phase of in love, and then we just go through that everyday boringness. I'm just going to say boringness. That's probably not a word. Please excuse my lack of English today. Inglese. So things aren't happening how you want to. You're very sexual, you're very passionate, and you just want to get things burning in the bedroom. But at the moment, you're not finding the time physically to do that, which is fine. For those of you who are single, it's also a time where you can't go out and date, if you're in Australia anyway. And it's just the timing at the moment in the world is very hard to find that sexual energy, but I feel like you haven't even been feeling sexy lately either. So it's time to find your sexuality again. It's time to put that at the forefront, because when you feel sexy, you attract sex, and sex sells. So I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who are here today, there is something in what I'm saying to you today for somebody that makes sense. We all, every reader that you watch on these channels, all have something to say. So there is something here for you, and I don't understand, well, I don't need to understand, but you understand where I'm going with this. If you're not feeling attractive or pretty enough or sexy enough or sensual enough, then I feel like you're essential enough. I just feel like you haven't felt sexy lately. So do things that make you feel sexy. Go out and be physical with yourself. Now you can take that two ways. I mean, actually go out into the world and exercise to burn off some of that sexual tension. That will help you feel better, get the serotonin going. Put on something sexy. Lose a little bit of weight if that's what you want to do. Accept yourself if that's what you want to do. Do something that aids you in feeling better about yourself, to feel sexy. It's winter time here in the Southern Hemisphere, and women everywhere, there's a lot of us out there, I'm one of them, that lets it all go. It's winter, we wear pants, we wear leggings, we wear something to cover our hairiness, and we don't feel sexy. So just be aware of doing things that make you and enhance you feeling that way, because sex sells for you, and you're very passionate about feeling sexy and wanting to feel sexy and feeling bored within a relationship. So get out there, move, and find your passion, and be physical in what you do. And like I said, what goes out comes back. I haven't even read any cards for you yet, you guys. Let's have a look. Love from your parents. Know you're supported. And I feel like that's from spirit. So if your parents are still alive, then it's someone in spirit that is with you, that was like a parent figure. There is love all around you. You have someone that loves you secretly. I feel like there's someone that loves you secretly. You'll know in the morning. So there's someone out there. If I'm saying this to you now, you'll sleep on this tonight, and you'll know in the morning who it is exactly when you wake up tomorrow morning. You'll go, oh, that's who Danielle was talking about. So there is an admirer out there for you if you're single. Even if you're married or in a relationship of some sort, you do have a secret admirer that's watching you from afar. So use that as something that fuels your fire to find your sexiness if you must. It's not a bad thing. It's just using that intensity. I feel like you feel like you've lost your intensity through the mundane, everyday workings of the world and your world. All right, so you do have the support there from your parents. You've got lots of love around you, and you'll know in the morning who that secret admirer is. You don't have to do anything with it. You can if you want, but I feel that going back, I feel like it's someone from your past mostly, and your past could be like your recent past, but it's someone that has been around you at some point in the past. So when I say recent past, maybe 6 months and before that, okay? Light. There is a light coming for you. Imagine the possibilities. There's a red door there. And red doors remind me of brothel. That's what I'm on the red light, you know. I'm not saying that anybody that has a red door Aries is like a brothel, but it's that sexuality again. It's like you need to have that sexual release. So love yourself. Teamwork. You will find that the teamwork makes the dream work. So trust in other people. Work with others to make this situation come about. So go for that walk, go and find yourself again, and laugh about everything that you can, because you've lost your laughter lately too. Let's just pull another couple of cards. It's worth waiting for. What you're waiting for is worth it. It is worth all the effort. And that's also in regards to what you're putting out, because going through this tough time, it's like, do I really want to go there? Is it really worth the wait? Is it really worth all this energy and effort? Yes, it is. It is going to be so worth it. So get on board with that. Finish what you've started. You've started to create a beautiful, obviously this August, with what I'm saying to you, I hope you feel guided to follow your instincts in regards to putting out what you want to get back. Finish what you've started. So start something. I feel like you've started something in the last 6 months, but that time frame again, within the last 6 months. And it's now time to finish that so you can start anew. You can start afresh. So you can be finishing that and starting anew with other things, all right? But you need to finish that, whatever that is. Finish what you've started, okay? Much love to you, Aries. I do have a weekly horoscope that I do on my Danielle Lee Spiritual Visionary page on Facebook, and the link will be below. I hope you have a fabulous August. Fabulous. And I hope that you get everything you want and need to make you feel sexy and to feel alive again, all right, because you deserve it. Love you guys. See ya.